Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. This is Capo Daniel. I want you to take a look at the picture that is at the cover of this video file that I've attached this audio to. You'll see two flags that looks alike, and you may wonder, where is this flag coming from? Both flags are fighting for freedom and independence. The flag above, closer to that of Ambazonian flag, which looks just like Ambazonia, was a German colony, but after the First World War was administered by the Netherlands and Australia, but was later fooled in 1961, just like Ambazonia, into a caretaker administration by Indonesia, which already was an independent country since 1949. Does that sound familiar? Like Ambazonia, Indonesia moved its over 50,000 soldiers and 400,000 non-Papuan people into the regions, what they call a region in Indonesia, to take over their fertile lands. They start buying lands in fertile and strategic area in New Papua Guinea, taking over their lands, driving them away systematically, and today they are a lost people. So, unlike Ambazonia, who are internationalizing their war of independence, West Papuans have nothing but a similar flag with Ambazonia and very little resistance. If La Republic can send their soldiers to supervise the destruction of our crops, like we have seen in Ngarbu, in the videos I've shared with you, with no consequences, in Nwa, in Wum, in Boyo, we will be reduced to the same status as the West Papuans with a similar flag if we do not step up our resistance and take proper responsibility. The West Papuans resistance was a divided one, like that of Ambazonia, incapable of making any decision, coming together. They spent time fighting together, fighting against each other like the ones in Ambazonia, and never took any decisions, never could dialogue or negotiate. And today, they are stagnant. The Indonesian government have completely overwhelmed them. Their lands have been taken over. Today we are hearing stories. I just have a conversation with a woman in Douala who have listened to my podcast, and she's telling me that in Douala, if any Ambazonian had bought land long ago to any old man or any father and that person died, the family will come back and tell you that the father was deceived when they sold the plots to you, and you have to either pay the right price. That means they'll calculate the interest rate and the increase in price for the land, and you pay the money, or they'll drive you away from your house, destroy your house, and seize back their property. That is what they are doing to our people. We have seen the Cameroonians killing an Ambazonian for peeing on the floor on their land. We have seen a lot of cases. Our people have become stagnant. We cannot take decision even about the ban in brasseries or about education or about anything, because anybody who wants to be reasonable, some hardliners will come and say that it is because you have eaten money from La Republic. We have become so partisan that we have paralyzed in our own oversabi. I'm sending you this message as an educational messages so that our people should reflect and should think, because I'm engaged in conversation with everybody on policy that are overdue, that are supposed to be changed, decisions that are supposed to be made, so that we can have the best chance possible for our people to get out of this struggle with justice that will meet the maximum of the aspiration that we can meet up. I've received a lot of advice, a lot of good people. I've had unprecedented conversation with the international community, unprecedented. And I can assure you, deeper than any organization or any individual that we know of have had so far, that we know of. I'm not talking of things that we do not know. And I want our people to be rest assured that we will be able to make progress. We will be able to give them what they are fighting for, and we will be able to overcome our vegetative state. We cannot even debate. We cannot even know what is good or what is wrong. Our groups or our organization have specialized in distancing themselves. Everything I distance myself onto the things that I choose to embrace. Everything we blame Atanganji Paul until it comes back to bite us and we bend our head in the sand like a monkey that cover his eyes and think that the war have disappeared around them. We are living in a real war that I told you that if a lion, cow, when he go back for house, na picking them and a woman that will choppy raw. We Ambazonia will either be a cow or a lion. It depends on our decision. Sometimes we think the war owes us child support, like the Americans would think. No, the war does not operate like that. The war, we have to look at the war as it is, not as we hope or we wish or we think it should be. Talking about our soldiers about the issue concerning the ban in brasseries, I spoke to one of our soldiers and he told me, Capo, it better me them bring brasseries and Guinness back for Ambazonia, me they produce for our villages, so that the money could go back for our economy. And then we go allow them me to sell. Otherwise, we go better ban the whole thing. Brasseries or Guinness, we go ban all thing. And I tell him, I wish things was the way you think. When you hold your own children hostage, who do you think will come to rescue them? Nobody. I've spoken to two of our commanders in the great state of Bui, heroes, who have arrested two of our own community school teachers. They have released them. And the community school teacher, in the interview that I've reviewed, admitted that he went to La Republique to register for common entrance for the children in his community school. And our soldiers were right to arrest him. Everything that our people do, they must consult and get approval from the Ambazonian general in that area. They are the authority of the land. They are the legitimate guarantor of the right of our people and their interests. At the same time, this man, Bismarck, he did what he was doing for the interest of our people. He knows that those children, they need those certificates. He knows that we have not provided any alternative. Neither are we going to. And he went there to do something, not for himself, but for the children. And he fell into this trouble. And I've asked that he should be released on the ground that he did not do this breach for himself. And he has admitted everything he has done. The truth of the matter is the solution for our education issue, for the exams, we have not provided and we cannot provide an alternative right now. And we should allow our children to take GCE exams, to take common entrance exam in our community schools, conducted by and only our community school teachers without any Cameroon present. That will not mean that it is Cameroon who is controlling our schools, or we have transformed community schools into Cameroon schools. No, we are in charge. Things are being done under our guidelines and instruction. We must be smart enough to do the right thing. The challenges of our country and our people are enormous. And the only thing we can never do is allow them by themselves or allow vegetative organizations and groups or liberation movement turn into political parties and hope that they will make decisions for them or they will do anything about it. That is the least thing. That is the last thing we can do. On the blood of General Ba Ivo, Commander General Tokandu, and many of our boys who have sacrificed their life for our people, I will not let this happen. I will not. Let those who want to throw the stones throw it. I will once more ask our people to take a look at these two flags, looking similar. One of them from West Papua Guinea, the other one from Ambazonia. Reflect on this. This is thought, food for your thoughts. God bless you all and have a wonderful day. Capo Daniel, signing out.